How do you do a BIOS update?
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Diane. We're the PC Zombies, and let's talk about how to do a BIOS update to an ASUS motherboard. And they use the BIOS FlashBack update mechanisms. Here's how you do it.
So what do we do first?
The first thing we do is we download the BIOS. And let's do that. I got a laptop here that's working, so we can go to the internet and download the BIOS. You really want to start with the latest version. Most motherboards have a way to put that BIOS, download it to a flash drive, hook it up somehow, and let it go. We'll show you how we do it with ASUS. Let's go to the laptop, Ty.
All right.
First, you go to the website, you find your computer, you go to the support page, driver and tools, and then select BIOS and firmware. Once you're there, download the BIOS to your PC's hard drive. After that, you want to extract the software that you downloaded. It should have both a BIOS and a thing called BIOS Renamer. Run BIOS Renamer. It will rename the BIOS. In my case, it renamed it to A5471.cap. Insert a flash drive. The flash drive must be formatted with FAT32. Copy that renamed BIOS, the A5471, to the root of that flash drive. And then eject the flash drive so you can use it on your computer.
So here's the BIOS. What do we do next?
All right, the next thing we do is we load this onto the motherboard. And with the ASUS motherboard, it's really easy. They have a tool called FlashBack. I'll show you how to do it, but we got to go to the other side of the computer.
Okay.
So this is the back of the computer, and here's the power supply die. Make sure your power supply is off. Plug in your power supply. And now you can turn it back on, and that'll provide power to the motherboard. Now with just the power on, we get an LED readout of different colors and a demo screen over here. Nothing more in the motherboard is operating right now. To get the rest of the motherboard to operate, you have to turn on the main power button at the top of the computer. On the back of the motherboard, there are two things we're concerned about. One is this USB port that says BIOS, and the other one is this button which says BIOS. First, put your flash drive with the BIOS on it into the BIOS USB slot. See that? And now when we push this button and hold it for 3 seconds, it'll start to flash, and that means it's updating the BIOS. And now if you look here, it says USB BIOS FlashBack update. When this is done, or when the blinking stops in the back, it's done doing the BIOS update. This has been updated successfully. So now we can unplug the flash drive, and this becomes a normal USB slot you can use when you run your computer in the future. That's it, Di. The BIOS is updated. We can now boot up the computer and do Hello World. Please subscribe to see that.
And we like the likes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.